spending time. Now they try to cover it by CEO and trying to get better things like that. Right? So they say the amount of mental capacity that it takes is equivalent to physical exertion. Right? So chess is a grey area. Is it a sport? Is it a game? There is no one answer. I leave it all to you to decide. One more point in this year, you can also talk about esports. Right? You see, esports now are very, very I'm talking about Fortnite, FIFA, Call of Duty, Counter Strike, whatever, right? All those kind of games. If you look at that also now, everything is competitive. Now there is about physical exertion. But it does take talent. So again, a little bit of a gray area. Here I would like to talk about the last scholar. Right? So this is Mr. Alan Batman. And he talks about characteristics of modern sports. This is very interesting. So I hope now we understood what is play, what is and what is the sport. Now modern sports, because sports has been there for years. Going by the definition that I just told you, sports have been there for centuries, right? So we say modern sports are different. And to just give you an idea, this book was written in 1986, and it's actually interesting. So he says that modern if you look at sports, you can say sports in the past, they were mainly played to honor the gods. To be right, those kind of things. It would be, the church would have a football tournament. Even right, which is considered the pinnacle of sports, was originally started as a tribute to the gods. Yeah. So the point being, the main point of the sports was not okay, who's the best, which country is the best. The main point was to honor the gods, honor superior power. But sports now is not like that. Now, of course, someone might score a goal and do the sign of the cross, might kneel down and offer prayers and things like that, which is fine. But that is more incident. Now the main purpose of sports is to actually find out who's the best. Right? You want to know, will someone beat Usain Bolt's record? Right? Those kind of things. Always. It's not about okay, it's a and that's it. Actually, the religion aspect would remove the modern. Right? So modern sports, it's become secular or it's secular. The sports part has kind of the religion part has kind of sports. It has become highly specialized, meaning if you again compare sports 100 years ago and sports now, the best example this is actually American football, right? Which the NFL in the US. And if you yeah, was just more about okay, get the ball to that touchdown there, okay, touchline it's become. There are these particular body types to the defense. There's a separate attacking team, a separate defensive team. They want the attacking team to jump over people. They want the defensive team to be stocky, lower, like level height. They have a low center of gravity. Right? Even football, basketball, looking at every aspect of any modern sport has become highly special. And the best point that Alan Gardner has given is about standardization. And you'll be shocked to believe that the this is true. So everyone I'm sure knows the discus throw. You've seen that athletes holding a discus, spinning around, releasing it, right? Now it's a metal discus. Apparently in the Olympics, they used to use stones, which is fine. But the catch was each athlete used to have a different stone. Meaning the game used to be different. So now if I do how many years, it's unfair to compare. Because the Olympics 50, 70 years ago, right? The weight of the discus was not standardized. They were just throwing stones in practice, throwing metal plates later. But now it's no longer. Now it is completely standardized, right? Now in fact, from one Olympics, maybe about 30, 40 years ago, you can standardize 100 meters things there meter. This was not the case. Earlier it was more about okay, today's running race is 100 meters, right from here to there, and it's straight. But can you compare it to the next 4 years later? Probably not. Because next year or somewhere we will run like this. Distance was different. Right? It was not so precise as my point. Right? So when you look at modern sports, all these aspects are different. Right? So now we also happen as well. Sports, or is it sports law? What's right? All the other knowledge from so that would kind of then the traditional thing it gets over because before have said, but other those who have the foundation for sports, which is for sports, right? So in precedence, if all these things have been said, isn't it a law? So Right? So this is an argument, this is the counter argument. And my personal belief, and you can obviously disagree with me, is that in India we are probably here. We are somewhere in the moderate, right? Everyone is agreeing that sports law is just function, but it's just to what degree. So we are some, like, we do have some case laws, right, which are in sporting context. There are some precedents that we do have sports governance Act of 2025. We have the NADA Act of 2022. We have Sports Federation, we have the Ministry of Youth Affairs, right? So it's not that there's nothing, right? Maybe we could have more special, but also that we have international or people these five applying the license. Be something that's the second element of the solely the points that were your one is that it's not Western tech they would walk through, right? This someone is doesn't actually doesn't get incorporated and you think feature. Right? All this will never come. And like that, the equipment, right? It just doesn't have a monopoly and the federation status from our international community. But say that the last slide is the first. So primarily physical, which is like football, boxing, rugby, those kind of things. Primarily mental, chess, right? Primarily motorized, of course. Anything with a car, bike, anything with a motor, essentially, motorboats as well. Coordination, archery, darts, shooting, all primary animal support. So, equestrian, those kind of, right? So, this is basically a overview of a historical perspective globally of sports, right? Starting with play, how play can be divided into games and sport, games and sport, what makes a sport, and then taking a little further how a sport can be internationally recognized. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our next resource person is Dr. Lakshmi Prabhu H, advocate and mediator, senior specialist in homeopathic medicine, conservative and non-conventional cardiology, counseling and neuropsychologist, psycho-oncologist, psychosexual therapist, and behavioral safety trainer, and also a certified yoga. Sir is also a senior therapist in transactional analysis, neurolinguistic programming, and non-violent communication. May we have the session of
It's lunchtime.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Food for the brain, food for the stomach.
I belong to this college and I spent quite some time sitting with chairs that are discussing the economics here. Okay? Now, the principal is my principal too. So he gave liberties with me, and when he gave me the invite, he said, Prabhu, one day, he said 20 times. Where the person with the time spoke to me, he said 15 minutes, and when he whispered to my eye, it was 10 minutes. So 10 minutes plus 5 is what I have with you. Now please understand one thing, my slide preparation is available in PDF format, you can take it, and you will get better presentation when you pray to the digital God. Who is the digital God? Yeah, during my time of Google, today it is ChatGPT and Perplexity. So you don't have to worry about that. Before I begin, there was something that I want to keep for the last because the best is always at the last. And I feel I don't have time for that. That's the reason why I'm going to bring it the first thing now. All of you are students of law?
Yes.
I can't hear the last.
Yes.
Yes? Good. Now, do you know what's going to help you from now on in the field of law in life? Do you know what is the most crucial thing that you will require to live, to survive, to sustain this life? I can't hear you. I still can't hear you, sir. Really, you'll think that it is, don't worry. As long as you listen to me, don't worry. I think it's all being over. All of you are sitting here, all of you are getting into an education institution, you know, to be what? To be somebody, right? Yes. So, no, you want to be somebody. Okay. And once you be, you want to have something. Yes. So if you have a pen and paper, if you have a pen and paper, it's okay. Just write on the left side V. Can you see this? V. V. What is it that you want to be? And on the right side, what is it that you want to have? For the rest of your life, you will be chasing this. And believe me, Many of them do not get it. You know the simple reason why? Do you know the simple reason why people cannot be what they want to be and cannot have what they want to have? The answer is kitchen straight in the face. Exactly. That's why police madam was the professor. You see this? You want to be so many things in life. You want to have so many things in life. And yet people spend their life, trying to achieve it. They don't, because this tree and this man are far together. They are they're not on the same line. If you bring it together, what do you get? What do you get? Behave. Please understand one thing. That for today, behavior is going to make a difference. Behavior is something that you can see. If your behavior is appropriate with yourself, you will get help. If it's appropriate with your friends, colleagues, you will have success, and so on and so forth. As my topic is psychological perspective of sports law. Because everything deals with what behavior. Behavior is the most important. You will get your lottery. Don't, if I get a lottery, all of you can. Okay? Let's look at what the next slide says. My apologies. What is sports law? I'm just going to read through this. Sports law refers broadly to the body of law, regulations, policies, which governs a wide array of matters in the sports sector, including athlete contracts, so league study contracts, government of sports bodies, rights and obligations, federations, intellectual property rights is one more thing that is an upcoming sexuality, broadcasting, merchandising, security rights, anti-doping rules, disciplinary and dispute resolution for most of our, but they don't. But please understand, there's a mediation Act 2023 now. Study that. Study the Mediation Act, and you can become certified mediator, and you will be of use. Mediation is not just limited to family law now. It has gone to industrial disputes, it's gone to sports law. Everywhere you require mediation and negotiation because they're faster. We will come to it when we talk about the alternate dispute resolution system. Okay. So everybody has said that it's not a single law, it's a combination of multiple laws. So when you go back to school, when you go back to law school and you sit in a class, yes? Forget the name of the movie. And then the same kid goes back to another teacher and says, don't go to the master. We have an organized law. Did he choose the person who treated it nicely, or did he choose the person who treated it badly? Nicely? Badly? Huh? What a good teacher, madam. That person chose the kid, chose the person chose a coach who treated him badly, and he became such a developer. So not everybody who treats you like dirt is bad. Sometimes that's good too. You will see that developers coach never do a good job, well enough, because we thought that if you would say that good job, well enough, because you would stop with this, level of performance. Okay? So there is no coach to include, it makes less probably nothing contract to ensure respect and confidentiality regarding the psychological state. Safeguarding also plays a critical role in protecting athletes from discrimination based on mental health, aiming for a more inclusive and compassionate sporting structure. Discrimination was largely in the West with the whites, the blacks, who were not allowed to play together the same stadium. But today, law demands equity, equality, and everybody is considered same equal, and the law is made this possible. Legal business is a human side. Psychological dynamics significantly change how legal matters, particularly contract issues, are handled. Further ego. It is not allowed. Contract are often used by athletes as an disagreement. Have you done this? As an affirmation of the professional value, disagreement can trigger interest towards the response when athletes feel disrespected or the future being answered. See, the lifespan of an athlete is very, very short. He needs to come in, make sure he delivers, he performs, makes his money. Okay? And that's where the law comes, because after 40 times the future is uncertain. The relentless gaze of fans and media amplifies stress during legal negotiations. Sometimes they national resolution coordinator and could be legal practice order sports lawyers increase the act as a motion act using academic communication to create trust and navigate high-stakes disputes. Duty of care and psychological harm, the legal concept, duty of care is expanding to exercise points of physical safety, growth, psychological well-being. Negligence and bravery, lawsuits involving former professional athletes such as those in World Rugby, central body of governing body to protect players from long-term liability claims, especially in rugby, where it's a very vast physical sport and boxing. You know, the greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. Exactly. What was the real name, sir? Wonderful. What? Good. Cassius Clay became Muhammad Ali, and he had Alzheimer's and Parkinson's syndrome because of the multiple hits that he had, and he had the money. But what about those people, unless there is protection given to them by the law, where will they find it and care? Media, recent research explores the civil liability of club to cover psychological injuries resulting from media scrutiny, social network, human rights crisis, related events like COVID-19 pandemic, both are psychological challenge for balance, well-related the right to private and family life. Lawyer psychology is reinforced by standards and growing aspects role is aspects assisting to prevent through psychology training and education. Why do these aspects happen? Why do make money. Okay, everybody wants to make money. Huh? Yeah, why do we why do you not? Because basically we, right? You agree? People are greedy. Now how do you tackle greed? You take a cake, you take a stick, and you beat them and don't be greedy. Huh? Yeah, how much of punishment does it work, right? Does it work? Our days are full. Huh? Yeah. How many laws do you make? How many laws do you have? Exactly. We have the police. Yes. Then the police will get hurt. Then you have the CID. The CID will get hurt. Then you have the CBI. Yes. The CBI is corrupt. Then you have the Lokpal. The Lokpal is ineffective. Then you have the Lokpal. But the Lokpal keeps the pull down. Now you have the Lokpal. So what do you want to have is basically please and please understand. But play with the law to prevent loss, LOS. Okay, not create that. And please understand that all on the honor of your students. Your students want psychology. Do you agree with us?
Yes.
Because the only way that we can get people out of the with the putting faith in them, and it probably we had a good psychologist man, all of them would be unemployed. They can't come from. Okay? So, after we did that, doping is behavioral model rather than focusing solely. Look at this. Rather than focusing solely on direct action, model on active strategy used by psychological modules to target generalized factors such as vulnerability exploit, which lead to coordinated behavior. Necessarily more biomechanics. Mental can help to trigger certain hormones which can use life strengthening. They motivate. Yes, that's why people feel inspired to more feel responsible. Now let's jump into another very stuff. ADR is good. Okay. Not many people will give focus on that. But still, it is effective. It's speed. It's fast. And it's not very, yeah. It's The minute you ask somebody, you want to have something. You spend the rest of your life doing it. Blessed. You look at yourself, the So, yeah, I'll just end with one thing. If you can carry back, if you really want to carry back something from this 10 minutes that I spent with you, focus on making your behavior to be appropriate. That's the only thing that's going to take you. Everybody has a degree. You will get your contact. You will get your money. But it's very, very rare that you will find somebody who has got a appropriate behavior. I will learn my lesson to hard way. I'll make it easier. Thank you very much.
May I request Dr. Khalid Khan, Director of Physical Education, KSLE. Today's to summarize the technical session. Over to you.
Thank you very much. As a chairperson, with the education, but the